next up, we do want to, well, make him move. So, add event, step, step. Drag in your code. Now, we want to get whoever's playing the game, we want to get the player input. So, does he hit the left key, up key, right key, down key? Does he hit the space bar? This is what we're going to do here. So, going to create a variable called key left. Now, what you'll see next is a yellow bit of line called keyboard underscore check, open bracket, and we're going to check for if the user presses the left arrow key. VK underscore left stands for virtual keyboard, semicolon. So what this will do, it will return either a 1 for true, so yes, he did in fact hit the left key, or if he doesn't hit the left key, it will return a 0, so false. Now, this probably seems all very confusing right now, but stay with me and it might make sense later on. So, left key, so let's do it for the right key. You probably guessed it, so key underscore right. Now, we're going to do another keyboard check. Does he hit the right arrow key? Don't need to do anything for that. Next up, well, we want the player to jump. So, let's do it accordingly. Key underscore jump. Now, these variables, key left, right, and jump, they will ultimately represent numbers. So variables are only for humans to make sense of all this code. Computers, they don't care about words, they just deal with numbers. So, what do we want to check? Well, we have keyboard check. Now, don't leave it there, we want to keep going, so pressed. And what that is, it's a little different to keyboard check. So, this will work if, say, you hold down the right arrow key, and he'll say, hold down the right arrow key, it'll keep checking. But keyboard check underscore pressed will only check every time you press the right arrow key. Every time you press it. So, what do you want to check for jumping? Well, I guess spacebar is normally used for jump, so let's do VK underscore space. Semicolon at the end. Now, next thing. So we've got the user input. Let's now calculate the movement. Now, var just stands for variable. Now, I'm going to create a new variable called move equals our key right minus our key left. So, what this will do, if say I hit the left key, so hit left key now is assigned the number 1. So right key will be 0 then. Now, what that'll do is, so this will be 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1, you all know that equals minus 1. Now, in games, any number that's negative, to do with movement, will be traveling to the left, or it will travel downwards. Positive numbers travel to the right, or they travel upwards, I believe. No, sorry. Negative numbers travel up, positive numbers travel down for vertical. It's a bit weird. Next up, so we've done that. We want to do our horizontal movement. So HSB equals move multiplied by whatever our walk speed was. Now this will make sense very shortly. So if I say we pressed left key, so our left key is 1 and our right key is 0, so this -1 value is stored in our move variable. So we will have here -1 as your move multiplied by our walk speed, which, if you remember when we created our script in the create event, was actually 4. So -1 times 4, you're going to have a speed of 4 in the negative direction horizontally, so that's traveling to the left. Now, next up, X's, beloved X from maths, shows up once again. So, we have X equals X plus HSP. Now, if you were to look at a Cartesian plane, just bring up paint. We have your little Cartesian plane here. It's your Y value, your X value. Positives this way, negatives this way. So, we have in the X direction, so left or right, we're traveling in a negative speed. At a speed of -4. -4 minus our current X coordinate, wherever that might be. That'll do for that. Now, let's see what happens. Let's Control S to save. Hit the run. Hopefully, after that, good stuff. Hit left to go left, right to go right. As you can see, this is far more condensed than adding events for key press, key left, key press, key right, key release left, key release, key right. It's just way more condensed. Once you get more experience with coding, it will all make sense to you. Anyway, video's gone long enough. See you in the next one.